Andrew Wheeler, Trump's EPA, Environmental Protection Agency pick, says climate change is not the greatest crisis. Climate change, by definition, is a change in global or regional climate patterns, in particular a change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onwards and attributed largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels. This is an international problem.
What is the controversy debating climate change?
The controversy deals with the sources of information. No one is disagreeing that climate change is a real fact. What we are debating is what's the actual cause of climate change. There are sides that say it is not caused by humans. There are sides that say it is caused by humans. And so the issues are we need to reduce any factor that's caused by humans in effect to stop that. And when that looks to be very political, it becomes very difficult.
Hi, I'm Alexis Anderkanich.
One of the main causes of modern climate change is the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is when gases that are meant to be let into space are trapped by the atmosphere. These gases are in the forms of carbon monoxide, CFCs, water vapor, methane. A change in the role of human activity has also affected climate change greatly in the past few decades, with an increase in mobile transportation, an increase in inefficient fossil fuels, and an increase in deforestation, all warming the planet over the past 50 years. What do you think the world will look like in 50 years as a result of climate change?
There's two options for that, idealistically and realistically. Realistically, I think that in 50 years, we're going to see a tremendous change in the world's climate. We're going to be warmer. We're going to see shifting populations because of water loss, crop loss. But idealistically, if we get on the bandwagon with dealing with global climate change, we can see things a little bit better than that.
These warmer temperatures cause regions to become drier, which harms the areas by doing things such as harming crops, killing wildlife, and an increased amount of wildfires. This also has to do with the rise in sea level, with ice glaciers melting into the sea. Top climate scientists from around the world have urged that there's only about 12 years left for us as people to change some ways of our lives and to limit climate change before it starts causing natural. What solutions do you think could help the effects of climate change?
Right now, the best solutions are to switch as much to renewable energy as we possibly can, looking at solar, hydroelectric, and wind energy, reducing our reliance on coal and fossil fuels, natural gas, oil, but we have a lot of issues in trying to.
Some solutions to help climate change that have been suggested by scientists are to limit our use of fossil fuels, find more efficient energy sources, stop traveling as much by cars, and to limit deforestation.
The Great Barrier Reef is known as a seven wonder and the largest living thing on the planet. It has cultural and economic values. It stretches 1,429 miles off the coast of Australia. This is what the Great Barrier Reef is turning into due to climate change. 2/3 of the Great Barrier Reef is dead, the rest is dying. Rising ocean temperatures have caused coral bleaching. Around 50% of the corals have died from coral bleaching as a result of climate change. As a result of greenhouse gases, warmer temperatures heat and stress the ocean. When the corals become stressed, they propel algae used for food and color. As a result, they lose their color, turning white, and they end up dying if they don't recover. Some solutions for the coral bleaching has been implemented. Some examples include making the Great Barrier Reef a World Heritage Site, which includes donations, the Great Barrier Reef Foundation, the Refugee 2020 Plan, the Reef 2050 Plan, And then also the reef has naturally started to escape extinction by migrating to the poles, and also is using cooling restoration.
Thanks for watching.